In today's video, I'm going to go over all of the new Winter Wildcards swaps rewards and tell you, in my opinion, what is the best to take. Now, there is up to 25 tokens that you can earn via objectives and SBCs, but there may be 1, 2, or 3 more released throughout store packs throughout the next couple weeks. We're not too sure how much, so for the sake of the video, we're just going to say that there's a 25, assuming you get every single one, you do all the objectives, squad building challenges. We're going to go off of the base 25 tokens for today's rewards video. Once again, that there may be 1 or 2 more in the store like they did with the World Cup swaps. Without further ado, boys, let's get into it. So as you can see on your screen is all of the rewards that you can get. We'll start off with the lowest tokens, work our way up, and just give my thoughts on each one. Then at the end, we'll give the overall verdict and what I will personally be taking and what I think would be some nice combinations for you to take. Let me know in the comments as well what you're planning on taking. You might just help someone else out if they are struggling to decide themselves. Now, first of all, 2 tokens, which is possible to do right now. You got a free one for logging on, and I believe it's just an SBC you had to do. 2 tokens for this Trippier card. Takes you literally 5-10 minutes to get if you were to take him, or to get the 2 tokens, I should say. I think this Trippier looks really good. I think he looks better than the road to the final Wan-Bissaka, gold rare Kyle Walker. I'll say the only English right back better than Trippier would be Walker's Path to Glory, but I think for 2 tokens, this is a phenomenal option if you want to take him. 3 tokens is an 81 plus times 11. Now, personally, I would avoid this pack. I'm not a fan of it. I did open 81 plus times 11 from, I think it was a moments reward, and I literally got, I think my highest rated was an 84, and the rest were all below 83. I think majority were 81s. I think this isn't the best of packs. 5 tokens gets you 3 84 plus player picks. You got 4 options. So basically, this is rank 5 player picks onwards from Foot Champs. It's the exact same as you'd get from Foot Champs rewards, essentially, right? I don't think this is an awful choice for only 5 tokens, especially considering how easy it is to get the tokens. I think it's, you know, I wouldn't blame you if you do this one, but I think I'd keep saving the tokens, because for only 5 more, you can get an 83 plus times 25 pack, and I think that looks very solid value. Now, if you don't want to risk it with the packs, and trust me, I do not blame you, for 10 tokens as well, you can get a Winter Wildcards Tonali. He looks really solid, only 4 shooting away from being in the Hullet gang. I think I'd only do him, obviously, if he fits your team on full chemistry. If he fits your team on 3 out of 3 chemistry, fair enough, go ham. Personally, I don't need another CDM, I'm not going to do him. So it just comes down to your team. If you need an Italian, if you need a Serie A CDM so badly, then why not go for Tonali? If you have the option of basically any CDM in the game, not too convinced on this one, especially considering you've got a Rule Breakers Sissoko, who is a really good CDM, and he's like 30,000 coins. So just to kind of put it in from that point of view, I guess. So if you need a Serie A or a Milan, maybe if you need a Tamori link, something like that. I mean, he links to the new Di Maria. Obviously, he's only going to count towards the league, but still, it's something. So maybe if you do need a Serie A DM, then I do not blame you for taking Tonali. 15 tokens for an 85 plus times 10. In my opinion, this is the second best value reward possible. 85 plus times 10s, you are guaranteed a lot of fodder. You're guaranteed at least 200,000 coins worth of fodder, which you can then go ahead and complete, I mean, most of the player SBCs, or take a big chunk away of maybe an icon SBC, like say World Cup Stoichkov or something. I think for 15 tokens, 85 plus times 10 is a must. 15 tokens for an 85 plus Winter Wildcards player picks. Now, I do think this is respectable. I do think this is respectable because it is a 1 of 5. So you're guaranteed to get 5 Winter Wildcard players. Now, do not be fooled by the 85 plus, because I'll be real, I'm pretty sure 85-90% of the Winter Wildcard promo cards will be 85 plus anyway. So they're kind of just doing that to kind of pull you in. Maybe they'll have an 84 rated Winter Wildcards. I know they had like an 84 rated Graham from Birmingham last year, so maybe they'll do that again. I assume they would anyway, or else he wouldn't be an 85 plus. But I'm just telling you now, that 85 plus is only eliminating probably 2 or 3 of the really low tier ones, okay? So don't be fooled by the 85 plus. But Winter Wildcards player picks, 1 of 5 options. If you want to risk it, you risk it, but I'll still personally take the risk with the 84 plus times 10. And the reason is, if you, for the exact same tokens, the 85 plus times 10, not only do you have a really solid chance at getting a winter wildcards, but you are going to get 10 players over 85, which you could then do an SBC with anyway, which I mentioned before. I think the 85 times 10 is a much more safe option than the winter wildcard player pick. And last but not least, for 20 tokens, you've got free 83 plus times 25 packs. I don't think that's awful value, but at the same time, 83 plus times 25 packs can be really fraudulent, okay? But I've been in the game for like 3 years now. I've opened I average probably maybe 3 or 4 of them I open every single year. When I've come out with icon swap rewards in the past, I always did them. I always did the fodder packs. And I'll be real, the 83 plus times 25s usually aren't great. Sure, if you got 3 of them, you have the chance you're going to get 75 cards that are 83 rated or higher. So similar to the fodder packs, they're called fodder packs for a reason. You are guaranteed a lot of fodder. And if you take these free 83 plus times 25 packs, you would basically be guaranteed 350, maybe 400,000 coins worth of fodder. And I say guaranteed, maybe not. You could get really unlucky. Remember, there are a lot of 83 rated cards on the game. I think, look, this one, if we're giving it a rating on what I would give it for like its value, I'd say maybe a 7. If your luck's in, your luck's in, but that's similar for most of them. I just think the 83 times 25s are a tad fraudulent. And I don't think it would have hurt them to make it maybe an 84 plus times 15. I probably would have preferred that. 10 less players, but an extra rating, I would have preferred that, and I probably would be all for it if that was the case. But overall, lads, what will I personally be taking? I'm going to be taking the 15 token 85 times 10 pack and the 10 token 83 times 25. So essentially, I'm just going for the fodder packs. That's 25 tokens on the dot. I think I would take those packs. I'm gonna give you guys 2 scenarios, all right? Scenario 1 is you do not need Tonali, you do not need Trippier for your team, and you just maybe want a chance at a new winter wildcards card, or maybe you just want some fodder, right? That's scenario 1, and for me, I would say the 15 token 85 plus times 10, and the 10 token 83 times 25. Scenario 2 is maybe you want Trippier in your squad. And I know lots of people are taking Trippier. I think another, or my second favorite combination, is Trippier for 2 tokens, the 85 times 10 pack for 15 tokens, which will leave you with 8 tokens, which is enough for you to get yourself free 84 plus players. So my second favorite combo is the 15, 5, and 2 tokens. And as well, if you do that, that would leave you with, I think, 2 spear tokens, wouldn't it? 15, 5, yeah, that would leave you with 3 spear tokens, which if you want, you can take the 81 plus times 11 as well. That's just up to you. That's if you want to put that extra little grind in, or you could just stop at 23 tokens and take yourself Trippier, the free 84 plus picks, and the 85 times 10. That's my 2 favorite combinations. Let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one, alright? Peace out, boys.